Welcome to Erotic Vibes, where we explore the cutting edge of digital innovation and cultural transformation. Today, we're examining a phenomenon that's redefining the boundaries between reality and artificial intelligence, the virtual model Antonia Jackson. In an era where human influencers dominate social media feeds, Antonia Jackson stands apart as something entirely new. Not because of her striking looks or fashion sense, but because Antonia Jackson doesn't physically exist. As an AI-generated digital influencer, Antonia Jackson represents the vanguard of a technological revolution in the modeling and influencer industries. What exactly is a virtual model? Antonia Jackson embodies the answer to this question. Entirely computer-generated, with no physical body, no flesh and bones, Antonia Jackson is pure digital artistry brought to life through advanced artificial intelligence. Yet despite her non-physical nature, Antonia Jackson engages with audiences across social media platforms with an authenticity that rivals human influencers. Antonia Jackson's Instagram portfolio showcases stunning photos, eye-catching outfits, and a carefully curated aesthetic that mirrors traditional influencer content. The difference? Every pixel is artificially created. Every pose, expression, and interaction is programmed rather than performed. Yet the connection Antonia Jackson forms with her audience is undeniably real. What makes Antonia Jackson truly revolutionary isn't just her digital nature, it's the implications her existence has for the future of fashion and influence. Unlike human models constrained by physical limitations, Antonia Jackson can transform endlessly. One day she's a high-fashion icon, the next a fitness enthusiast, all without the constraints of human biology or geography. This adaptability hasn't gone unnoticed by brands seeking the perfect ambassador. Antonia Jackson represents a new frontier for marketing campaigns, a model who never ages, never has scheduling conflicts, and can be programmed to embody a brand's exact vision. For companies looking to maintain consistent messaging across diverse campaigns, Antonia Jackson offers unprecedented control and flexibility. Perhaps most fascinating is how Antonia Jackson interacts with her growing fanbase. She posts stories, shares content, and engages with followers just as any human influencer would. People comment on her photos, like her posts, and participate in conversations, all with an entity they know isn't human. This phenomenon raises profound questions about the nature of digital connection in the 21st century. Antonia Jackson's followers aren't just passive consumers of her content, they're active participants in an entirely new form of parasocial relationship. They engage with her knowing she's artificial, yet the emotional connection remains authentic. This challenges our traditional understanding of influence and celebrity in ways that would have been unimaginable just a decade ago. The emergence of virtual models like Antonia Jackson signals a transformation in how fashion brands approach marketing and representation. With no physical limitations, Antonia Jackson can appear in multiple campaigns simultaneously, wear impossible designs, and inhabit fantastical settings that would be impractical or impossible for human models. This flexibility translates to significant advantages for brands collaborating with Antonia Jackson. No more concerns about last-minute wardrobe malfunctions, location issues, or scheduling conflicts. Antonia Jackson represents the ultimate adaptable ambassador, capable of embodying any concept or aesthetic a creative team can imagine. Beyond her commercial applications, Antonia Jackson sits at the center of larger conversations about artificial intelligence and human connection. As digital personalities become increasingly sophisticated, the line between virtual and real continues to blur. Antonia Jackson isn't just a marketing innovation, she's a cultural touchstone for discussions about authenticity in the digital age. While some view the rise of virtual models like Antonia Jackson with skepticism, others see opportunity. In a modeling industry historically plagued by issues of representation and unhealthy body standards, AI models present an interesting alternative. Antonia Jackson can be programmed to embody diversity in ways traditional modeling has struggled to achieve. The emergence of Antonia Jackson does raise important ethical questions about the future of digital influence. As virtual models become increasingly indistinguishable from humans, concerns about transparency, authenticity, and the value of human creativity come to the forefront. Will virtual models like Antonia Jackson complement human influencers, or eventually replace them? These aren't simple questions to answer. Antonia Jackson represents both incredible technological achievement and complex ethical challenges. As audiences become more sophisticated in their understanding of AI, the relationship between virtual influencers and their followers will continue to evolve in unexpected ways. What does Antonia Jackson's popularity tell us about the future? As technology continues advancing, we're likely to see more virtual personalities entering mainstream consciousness. Antonia Jackson isn't an anomaly. She's the harbinger of a new reality where digital and physical identities increasingly converge. While it's unlikely that virtual models will completely replace human influencers, Antonia Jackson is carving out a significant niche in the digital ecosystem. The creative possibilities she represents are boundless, limited only by the imagination of her creators and the technology that brings her to life. Antonia Jackson embodies a fascinating paradox, an artificial entity creating authentic connections. She challenges our perceptions of reality and virtual existence while simultaneously expanding the boundaries of what's possible in fashion, marketing, and social media influence. Whether you view Antonia Jackson as an exciting innovation or a concerning development, her impact on digital culture is undeniable. As the technology behind virtual models continues to advance, figures like Antonia Jackson will play an increasingly prominent role in shaping how we understand identity and influence in the digital age. This has been Erotic Vibes, bringing you insights into the digital revolution transforming our world. What do you think about virtual models like Antonia Jackson? Are they the future of fashion and influence, or just a passing trend? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations of digital culture's cutting edge.